Hi to all our Reno kings and queens out there. Thanks for joining us in this episode of MTV, Monsta TV. Today, I'm going to talk about one of the most important things when renovating, how to budget for a renovation. Now, many of you do the right thing. You get your scrapbook out, you get your dreams, you've gone on Pinterest, you've pinned all the looks that you want, you've got that whole concept of what that renovation is going to look like and what the end result's going to be. The most important thing, besides who the builder is you pick, or what trade you pick, or what goods you select, it's the budget. It's the most important factor that if you get this piece wrong, everything else slides down the wrong end of the scale with this one. So get these pieces right first. There are 3 key people you need to talk to before starting a budget for renovating. Firstly, speak to your real estate agent or a real estate agent in the area. If you haven't dealt with a real estate agent before because you've had that house for a long time, find one and then get an understanding of what the value of your property is, firstly, and secondly, understand what the value of properties are in your surrounding area, in your street, in the streets around you, what's going on. They might understand there could be some roadworks, some significant roadworks that are going to happen, or the council's got other plans happening sooner or later. You need to understand what the valuation is, because no good going to spend a whole lot of dollars on a renovation in an area that's not going to give you a return on investment. And remember what I've always said to you, always renovate and build, planning that in the future you may have to sell that property, even if you think it's going to be a dream home. Think about that first. Secondly, you need to speak to Mr. Banker, the lender. Okay, unless you've got cash in your pocket or under the bed that's going to pay for this renovation, you need to speak to a lender and get that piece right. Understand what they're going to lend, and they're going to want to understand the value of the property as well, because if you can't get the dough that you're going to need to go through with the renovation, you're then going to start compromising, and that's going to go back and impact the final look of what it is you want and impact that dream that you had of the final appearance. So ensure, sit down, and there might be a couple of different lenders, and again, don't be afraid to share your vision, even with the lender, of what it is you want. The right one will share your vision and understand what it is you're trying to do and can guide you in the right way to get the money that you need. But first of all, understand that you get the right amount of money that you do need for your budget. The third important person to talk to is an architect, draftsman, designer. Okay, you need to find out from these professionals what it is that is going to actually cost you to renovate, the type of renovation you want. Things that are structural, things that are cosmetic are going to cost a lot of dollars, and they need to understand what it is you actually have at the moment, what you're going to be working with, because you might think it's just as simple as adding on a concrete slab and a bit of a roof truss, but it could be completely different depending on how the house is positioned, how the house has been built in the past, or what could currently be there. And so planning with your dream home with an architect or a professional like that will help guide you. That then will give you a final total cost of what it is you're going to need and want, and that connects back to the lender discussion. Okay, not in any separate, you might go and talk to the architect before the lender, but understand that first, because you need to have that professional advice and guidance on what it is you are trying to build. Otherwise, you're going to find there's a whole lot of myriad of paths you're going to go down, and it's going to take you further and further away from actually starting and away from that dream. Now, if you would like to get some professional advice in this area, we have no real estate agents and no bankers, unfortunately, but we do have our architects and designers in the Monsta Go-To Professionals. You can have a one-on-one session with them, and that's a great start point to share what it is you're trying to do, show them perhaps some photos of where you currently live, drawing of the land or the block that you're on, and they will be able to guide you in terms of what it is you're trying to do. You tell them exactly what it is you want, and they can guide you in that path that can then help you understand what you're going to need in terms of dollars, how detailed you want to get with that quote on dollars, but they'll guide you on where you need to go, and then you can have that discussion to get that renovation to where you want it to be in the future. These are the 3 things you need to understand: real estate, lender, architects. Without those, your planning of your renovation is potentially going to go south. These are the areas that people overlook and they pay for it dearly in the future. Don't be one of those statistics. Don't forget to subscribe to MTV. We'll look forward to seeing you again in the future.